Alright, welcome to another Season 10 game. This is for the semifinals. It's going to be Mirumoto Kai playing Dragon versus Apps, aka Mercer, playing Phoenix. Pretty normal deck for Kai here. He is still running the Rally to the Cause. He also has one Causeway, which is interesting, and one Hawk Tattoo. But yeah, other than that, pretty standard, I think. The Phoenix deck is on Dragon Splash for Hurricane Punch, Let Go, and 2 Tattooed Wanders. Kaede ×3, interesting. Oh, I need to open the... Hold on. Oh, Evan's here. Hello? Need to open the chat on my phone here. Give me a moment. Ooh, we're opening up with 2 Forgotten Libraries for Phoenix. I was saying earlier, I think this... Ooh, he's still running Keeper of Water, interesting. I was saying earlier, I think this is like, this season is the best chance Phoenix has to win the cup. They haven't won one yet, but there's still like 5 Phoenix left. And then like 1 of every other clan except Unicorn and 2 Scorpions. So, pretty good chance Phoenix wins this just based on the number of players. Of course, Handsome Dan and Jokingly are still in it, and they will be playing against each other, and those are both really strong players. And then, of course, Mirumoto Kai here is a really good player as well. Some good Scorpions down there. Oh, the Crane got knocked out, so no more Crane. But yeah, a lot of Phoenix left. If Mercer gets eliminated here, then there will be no Phoenix left in the top half, so there's no way to get a Phoenix mirror in the finals. If he doesn't get knocked out, though, he will just have to win against the winner of Jokingly versus Handsome Dan, and then that'll be 1 Phoenix guaranteed for finals. And then there's still 3 of them, I think, in the bottom half of the bracket. We see Shameful Display found here. Ooh. So the honor on the Togashi Initiate is not the end of the world. He honors himself anyway, but it does mean he doesn't have to spend a fate for it, I guess. It looks like Phoenix bid 1 here since he had the Forgotten Libraries. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we see a Benten's Touch going to bow Atsuki to honor Uona, and also use Uona's ability to bow the Togashi Initiate. Seems good. But yeah, he bid 1 just in case he hit Restoration Balance, but he did not hit it. So he can try the same thing again next turn if he can play some cards here. There's a Finger of Jade on the Togashi Initiate. Seems like that's a little bit late to play that. Like, why do you play that now? Interesting. We see a Shrine Maiden, though, that's going to find a Supernatural Storm. Nice touch, yeah. Hey, Arash Suri, how you doing? So yeah, this is going to break Shameful now. I'm still not sure what the Finger of Jade is for. Like, if he was going to assassinate you, he would just assassinate you, right? Okay. We see a Tattooed Wanderer. There's a Hurricane Punch, though, on the Shrine Maiden. That is an air card as well, but he's already used Uona's ability here. Isomalt says he just got an ad. I don't think... So I'm not 100% sure how ads work on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I don't make any money from ads, though. Like, I think you only make money if you, like, manually run ad breaks, but then I think they also, like, do ads separately, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be very much anyway, probably. It's like what, 10 people watching it. I don't think making money from ads is like really relevant unless you have like a significant viewer base. Be like 50 cents per month. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really too concerned about it. Could buy a burrito in a year. That is tempting. Let's see. We see a hurricane punch on the Wanderer as well, and there's someone just screamed or something. There's a supernatural storm played from the discard pile. No, not played from the discard pile. Played from the hand. That's the one he drew off the Shrine Maiden. Yeah. Um. So he is breaking again. He can replay that storm for another +2 if he needs to. So I might just give it up as dragon here. I like that he played it on the Shrine Maiden because you're a little bit worried about Void Fist, but if he Void Fists Suona here, you just play it again, right? Finger of Jade on the Tattooed Wanderer. Yeah, they're both spending a lot of cards here. I think this is good for Phoenix that both players are spending so many cards. The Finger of Jade here is kind of weird. It's going to let him Stronghold for +1, which will prevent the break, but it's kind of a waste of a Finger of Jade, right? Don't know why Dragon didn't get Retsugo versus Phoenix, especially with Onobai. Yeah, the unbought to Retsugo here is a little bit strange. I guess he wanted to play a lot of cards from hand, which he has been doing. Okay, we do see the Void Fist. So if he plays, okay, so we're gonna see the Supernatural Storm played again. Yeah, a lot of things getting spended here, so that's just gonna be answered with the Dragon Stronghold, and we see a pass. If Dragon played another attachment there, um, he could have won if the Supernatural Storm was not played. I think I would have waited to replay the Storm, because like all you're getting him to do is spend the box there. I would have waited to replay the Storm until he committed another attachment there. I think that would have been slightly better. The Waterang is going to honor and unbow the Tsuki here, though. So we might see her just go ahead and break the Shameful Display anyway. Yeah, like he's just gonna break it with Tsuki now, right? I don't know. I don't really like that Dragon spent so many cards there. I think that was possibly a mistake. We see an Ancient Master played though. So what you might do here is you might go Void. Yeah, he is gonna go Void. I think that's correct. Whoever gets the Void Ring is going to be able to swing this because, like, if Dragon gets it, then Tsuki gets voided. If Phoenix gets it, then the Honored Initiate gets voided. So that's a pretty big swing in either direction. Finds Manicured Garden. Unfortunately, he is running Keeper of Water, so that's um, not gonna give him an extra fate, but it will give him a fate. Ooh, he's gonna void Uona. Interesting. I feel like he should have voided Tsuki. But yeah, I think he's just going to break Shameful here. That seems like the best option. Go for the Earth Ring here. That's good as well. Ooh, there's a Court Games. Okay. But we see a counter Court Games. And a pass. So a ton of cards spent this turn. Discards Finger of Jade at random. So that's actually all 3 Finger of Jades used now on turn 1 for Dragon. Um, hmm. Yeah, like this is just way better for Phoenix, I think, because you got Dragon to spend a bunch of cards. He's mm, He's probably going to have to bid low now, right? Because he doesn't have a lot of honor, and Phoenix is going to bid low again. And then if you can spend enough cards here, finding restoration is going to be fine. Ooh, flips another Uona. So I guess Kai avoided the Uona because he had a big brain and knew that there was going to be another Uona flipped here. So wanted to get that off the table before he could dupe it. Like, am I wrong that it would have been better to avoid Tsuki? I'm not sure about that decision. I don't know. Is Kai the last dragon? Yes, Kai is the last dragon in the Season 10 Cup. Like I was saying earlier, there's pretty much one of every clan left except for the clans that have been eliminated, which are Unicorn and then today Crane. And then also Phoenix and Scorpion. Scorpion has 2 left, Phoenix has 5 left. Everyone else is just 1. Yeah, Mitsu on Broken Province. A little bit unfortunate. Gonna play the Uono with 1 Fate. Probably gonna pass next. And yeah, like I said, Phoenix can just bid 1 again. You already have a 3-card advantage, and you have these 2 Forgotten Libraries. So if you bid 1 to 5, you're still gonna be up cards. Well, 1 card at least. And then if Kai bids 5, he's gonna go down to 2 honor. So yeah, Kai's just gonna bid 2 here. But that's really good for Phoenix because it means Dragon only has 4 cards in his hand with 8 Fate and not a very big board. And again, we saw him not buy Raitsugu. Interesting. Took the passing Fate there instead. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's going for here with his buys. Like, I mean, I guess the Initiate gets you more honor back when it leaves play. So that's better than just buying the Doom Shugenja, but I feel like you want to buy Raitsugu, right? Yeah, I don't know. So he's attacking with the Togashi Initiate. I would also consider fading the Initiate. Yeah, that's a good point. He has a fade advantage on Phoenix, though, and the only Phoenix character that will live till next turn is this Uona, so I think not fading the Initiate is probably fine. And then you just play like a big Raitsugu next turn or something. Like, it could be that he didn't buy the Raitsugu turn 1 because he wanted to bait his opponent into Shameful. Maybe he's not buying this Raitsugu because he wants to bait Phoenix into this province. Maybe it's Feast or Famine, maybe it's Sacred Sanctuary, I don't know. Ooh, he's going for the Void Ring. So, the thing I don't like about the Void Ring is that there's no way Phoenix is going to go for it. But that being said, it is good because it gets this Uona off the board. Ooh, he attacks a face-down province and finds Shameful Display. That's maybe a little bit unfortunate there. So yeah, gonna dishonor that Togashi Initiate. It's important that you dishonor, well, obviously you're not going to dishonor this one because he has a Finger of Jade. He would just cancel the Shameful. But it is important that you dishonor this one because if you dishonor this one, he can use his ability. And that way he'll be up 1 honor over using it on the other one. You want to keep him as low honor as possible. So 4 to 4. that's going to be it. So Kai will win that conflict, and he will void off that Uona there despite the defense. Interesting. I'm actually surprised that the Phoenix player didn't play any cards there. He must have just not had anything relevant to play. Because, like, that's exactly where you want to spend cards, right? Because if you attack here, you risk hitting Restoration. I don't know. Ooh, wow, he finds Rally to the Cause in the row. That's... So I guess Kai is putting Sacred Sanctuary under the Stronghold here, which is good, but running Rally in the row is also pretty bad. Like, this would be so much better if it were Upholding Authority. All this is going to do is switch this to Military, which doesn't even change the skill total. We see a pass. There's a Feral Neo for the break. And this Watering is also going to unbow Uona for the military attack. So yeah, things are looking worse and worse for Dragon here. The only thing he still has going is his small fate advantage, but it's getting smaller and smaller by the minute. It's about to be 0 here coming up. So maybe you just don't attack the right Zugu province. The two face-down provinces now are Feast or Famine and Restoration of Balance, right? I think Restoration is probably under right Zugu, maybe? I don't know. You could just do it random. Maybe he's not baiting you. People started doing Sanctuary Underbox after submission. Yeah, that's true. It still feels bad though. Ooh, it is Feast or Famine. That's double unfortunate for Dragon. That means he's gonna get to discard this Raitsugu if he breaks this, and the effect is gonna do nothing. We did see an Against the Waves there to unbow Tsuki just in case he needed the extra skill here. Not sure why he would need it actually, but okay. Goes for the Earth Ring there, just going to keep Dragon at as few cards as possible. Discards a Hawk Tattoo at random. Probably not the best thing to hit, but still a card. So since Kai has no cards here and a ton of fate, he's just going to have to buy a big character. He's probably hoping to see another Mitsu here. Yeah, Phoenix has a pretty dominating position here. Very much in the lead. Ooh, he does find another Mitsu on the same province even. So yeah, I think Big Fate Mitsu is what you have to do now. He's probably just going to get clouded, so hopefully you have a Let Go. Phoenix also managed to dodge Restoration of Balance, which is really good. You could play a Swordsmith here. I would play a Swordsmith. Or you could play the Mia Mystic. That counters Cloud. Dinner, alright. You could play both. Like, what's in your hand? Okay, he plays the Swordsmith. Phoenix is going to pass. You could still play... No, you're not going to play the Mystic. Okay. He'll have it next turn if he needs to play it. I would do Mystic, yeah. I mean, he could have Let Go, right? If you have Let Go in your hand, you're probably not as worried. Forgotten Library, going to draw 2 cards. So Kai really needs to get this Airing this turn. Ooh, bid's 3, so he's going to go down to 3 honor, but he will get some cards back. Phoenix is still at a card advantage here, though, 10-7 now. Finds a fine katana off of the Swordsmith. Yeah, these Forgotten Libraries have just been really oppressive this game. Finding a couple of those on turn 1 is always good. Does Mercer run Censure? Let's find out. He has one censure. So he could have that now. He's gone through almost half his deck. So we see an all-in air attack at the stronghold. It is Sacred Sanctuary, so that's going to be used to prevent Mitsu from bowing. Ironically, Restoration of Balance would have actually been good under the stronghold here. Sacred Sanctuary is still better, obviously, because it's repeatable. We see a reprieve on the Swordsmith, just in case he has Assassinate. I'm not sure if he has that in his deck, but... So, like, you really need to win this ring, right? There's a... Ooh. Shrine Maiden finds Hurricane Punch, okay. So Mitsu can play the Void Fist here. He's probably trying to play cards so that he can Void Fist somebody. There's a Hurricane Punch, that's good. So you cloud him now, yeah, there's the cloud, and now he needs to play Let Go. Does he have Let Go? This could actually be, yeah, he does have Let Go. If he can stick a cloud on this Mitsu, then this could actually just be the game here, depending on what's in the hand. Okay, he passes, so he doesn't have another cloud. So you Void Fist Kudaka. You can't afford to lose this airing here. Or you play Fine Katana, that works as well. Gets him to spend the Hurricane Punch, sure. Now you Void Fist. At this point, you could Void Fist the Shrine Maiden if you want, since they both have 3 skill. Either one is fine. Going to play an Ancestral Daisha. Okay, that works as well. He hasn't used his Stronghold yet. There's... Interesting. Another Cloud the Mind. I guess he drew that off the Hurricane Punch. That's fine, though. Ooh, another Hurricane Punch. So now you use your Stronghold. Oh, he had a Void Fist in his hand. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good then. Did he use Sacred Sanctuary on this defense? Let me check. Yes. Like, I feel like you might as well use it, right? There's Benten's Touch. It prevents him from bowing Mitsu with any card effects, and like if you're gonna use it anyway, you might as well use it here. You're a second player, so you can wait for Apps to use his second attack before you commit anything. It's too risky to go at Shameful with Mitsu, right? So you should probably just break Manicured. So he's going to, I think you attack Manicured with Political. Ooh, attacking Shameful, okay. So this way he can break Shameful this turn. No matter what, I think. This is skill 2. He can actually break it just if Apps doesn't have a conflict character here. He can just use the Stronghold since he hasn't used that yet. Kai does still have 2 cards in hand, which is kind of a problem. So the ideal situation for Kai here is that Apps doesn't have any conflict characters, I guess. He's still going to have to defend though, right? Because Kudaka is going to stand up here and attack. Wait, he passed? Okay, so use Stronghold now. I was expecting him to use Box to play against the waves on Kudaka here. We see a seal of the dragon on the swordsmith. That is enough for the break. Ooh, display of power. That is kind of scary. So now he's going to dishonor Mitsu and then play against the waves to ready Kudaka. Ooh. So Mitsu is now 0 political skill. Kudaka is 5. With the box, he has enough to prevent the break. And Phoenix is on 0 fate now. But he does have to defend this, and this is going to be an Earth Ring, discarding Dragon's last card. Yeah, there's the Mountains Anvil Castle. Ooh, Supernatural Storm, though. I think that's actually game. Like, Kai, he has a fan, but he doesn't have a card in hand that can... He has 0 cards now. Yeah, that's going to be game. Wow. Yeah. So just really, really strong game from the Phoenix player there. Going to break the Sacred Sanctuary. So yeah, Dragon is now eliminated from the Season 10 Cup. That's another clan gone. 2 in 1 day. And Phoenix is still looking pretty good this cup. 5 players left out of like 5 out of 9, so over half the players still in the cup are Phoenix. Yeah, Kai is saying that he blew way too much in that first conflict. I definitely agree with that. But yeah, well played by the Phoenix player there. So Mercer will move on to the semifinals. Oops. I said semifinals on this one. It was actually top 8. Whoops. That was my bad. How do you strike through? It's like 2 of these. Yeah. But yeah, so Mercer will move on to the semifinals. He will play against the winner of Jokingly versus Handsome Dan. Handsome Dan did win this match earlier today, so that should be fun. Personally, I'm hoping that Jokingly can finally make a finals appearance. He's a really good crab player, and he deserves to get there, I think. But yeah, things looking very good for Phoenix. Almost. If these 2 Phoenix players win these games, one of them is about to start in like half an hour, I think, this bottom one here. If they win those games, it'll be all Phoenixes in the top 8 in the bottom half, so it'll guarantee a Phoenix in finals. And then if Mercer can make it through here, he just has to win one more game. So yeah, looking very good for Phoenix. But yeah, that is going to do it for this game. But again, we will probably be coming back in about half an hour with another one. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you later.